guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you guys how to get 3 different looks all based around the classic smoky eye. I'm going to take you guys from a daytime smoky eye to a classic going out smoky eye and a red lip to a smoky eye with a pop of color. So if you guys want to know how to get these looks, please keep on watching. Okay, so I'm going to pin my hair back first, and don't mind my crazy hair because seriously, it's crazy right now. And I'm okay with it. Okay, so first what I'm going to do is I'm going to prime my face with the Maybelline Baby Skin Primer Pore Eraser. I think that's what it's called. You can get this from the drugstore, and this stuff works perfectly fine. Like, it's really affordable, and it does the job. And I feel like when you're doing a smoky eye, you want more of like a matte, like airbrushed finish with your skin. So I'm gonna go in with the Clinique Beyond Perfecting Foundation and Concealer. I am in the shade Ivory, and I'm just gonna put this all over my face. I'm not too fond of this applicator. It's like really big, and I feel like it doesn't pick up like enough product for like what you're doing. I don't know, maybe that's just me. And then I'm gonna go in with my Real Technique sponge. I actually prefer this over the Beauty Blender because I like this like little flat surface for blending. I feel like it just does such a better job. Like, the Beauty Blender is amazing, don't get me wrong, but I mean, the Real Technique sponge is only like $6, and if you go on Amazon, you can get like a pack of 2 of them for like under $8, I think. So it's pretty awesome. So I'm just gonna blend that in. And you wanna make sure that your Beauty Blender is damp, otherwise it will not blend nearly as good. I know some people don't dampen their Beauty Blenders. You really should. It makes such a difference. And this foundation is definitely a little too dark for me, but I'm gonna make it work. I feel like I look like a lion with my hair today. Okay, so next I'm gonna go in with my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. This is in the shade Light. So I'm just gonna go underneath my eyes with that and kind of highlight this area. And then I'm gonna go up the bridge of my nose and a little bit in my middle of my forehead and conceal any blemishes or pimples, and also the Cupid's bow. And I like to do a little bit right here because I get like those like smile lines. And then I'm gonna go back in with the Real Technique sponge and just blend everything out. And then next I'm gonna go in with my Mercier Loose Translucent Setting Powder. And I'm actually gonna use the Real Technique sponge for that too. For some reason, like when you use the damp beauty sponge with any type of a setting powder, it just like melts into the skin and covers up all your pores and like takes away any dewiness, and it's just like perfect. Next, I'm going to do my brows. I'm going to use the Colourpop brow pencil in the shade Bang and Brunette. I'm going to do my brows off camera because it takes forever, and I will be right back. Okay, brows are on. So next I'm going to go in with my Urban Decay Primer Potion. This is my holy grail primer. I love this stuff. Like, it's definitely a classic, and I know a lot of people reach for other things, but this is my favorite, and I think it works great. And I'm telling you, this stuff lasts forever. Like, I'm telling you, you can make a whole tube last for over a year. And then next I'm gonna set my lid. I'm just gonna use this Ofra shadow in the shade Buttercup. And I'm just gonna take a dense packing brush and just pack that all over my lid. And this is just gonna make sure that nothing creases, and it's gonna make it easier to blend later on. Okay, so like I said, I am gonna show you guys how to do like 3 different smoky eyes instead of just one. So what I'm gonna start with is just a simple everyday smoky eye. I'm gonna go in with the Naked 2 palette. I feel like this is like one of the most versatile palettes out there. It is so amazing. I've had mine forever. I'm obsessed with it, like still to this day. I mean, I've like hit pan on like a lot of these shadows. So what I'm gonna do is for every single look, I'm gonna be reaching for this matte black color called Blackout. That's what it looks like right here. I feel like this is one of the best matte black shades I've ever seen. It's super pigmented, it's very blendable, and I just think it works really great. So I'm gonna set that aside for now, and what I'm gonna do is go in with a transition shade. I'm gonna reach for my Sweet Peach palette by Too Faced, and I'm gonna use this color right here. It's called Charmed, I'm sure. This is like the perfect cool tone brown for any type of a smoky eye and any type of a transition. Especially with the smoky eye, you really, really want to have some type of transition there because you don't want it looking like super harsh and like basically raccoon eyes, aka my high school life. So what I'm going to do is just blend that above the crease and just diffuse it out. And I feel like anytime you use a transition shade with a smoky eye, you want to use more of a cool tone brown, unless you're going for more of a warmer look. But I just feel like if you're going to use a matte black for that classic smoky eye, a cooler tone is going to look better. It just blends together better, and I feel like the colors just go well together a lot more than like a warm tone would. So like I said, this is more of an everyday smoky eye, so I'm not going to get too crazy. I'm just going to go in with that Blackout shade from the Naked 2 palette, and I'm going to take my fluffy brush again and just kind of pat that in and knock off any fallout. And what you want to do is concentrate it towards the end of the eye. That's going to make your eyes look more awake and more bright. You're just going to add this right on the corner and just kind of go in circular motions. And then you're going to sweep that through the crease. Okay, and then next what I'm going to do is just grab any type of a black eyeliner. I like to use the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in the shade Black Bean. And you're just going to tightline your eyes. I know this looks super scary, but it's really not that bad. But you want to tightline the eyes because that's going to make your lashes look a little bit more volumized than they already are. So then next I'm going to go in with an eyelash curler and just curl my lashes. Then next I'm going to go in with some mascara. You can use whatever mascara you want. I'm just using this Clinique High Impact Mascara. So I'm just going to do the top lashes for now. And you can do the bottom lashes if you want. But I feel like for this being just like an everyday look, like just a daytime look, you know, like just keeping it simple with the top lashes just looks really pretty and really natural, even though you have this like smoky eye going on. And then next I'm going to take the fluffy brush again and just like barely tap into the Blackout color. And I'm just going to sweep that underneath my lower lash line, just for some extra smokiness. I'm just going to take the Physicians Formula Shimmer Strips palettes. I don't know why they call this a palette. To me, this is just like a brick of colors. I don't know. But I'm just going to take a pencil brush from Morphe, and I'm going to go in with this like frosted shade right here and pack that on my brush and just highlight the inner corners, just to brighten everything up. And just kind of tap it out. And then next I'm going to go in with this blush and bronzer mini palette from Coastal Scents. I'm just going to go in with a fluffy brush, and I'm going to go in with this cooler shade right here at the bottom and just swirl my brush around like so. And I'm just going to warm up the skin a little. I don't want to get too crazy with this because it is an everyday look. And then I always like to add some underneath the chin and bring it down my neckline and down the sides of my nose. I'm just adding a little bit of shadow and definition. And next I'm going to go back in with the Physicians Formula Shimmer Brick thing, whatever you call it. And I'm going to go in with these first two rows right here and just like a little fan brush. And I'm just going to highlight the tops of my cheekbones just really lightly. Nothing too crazy. You just want to keep it more natural and simple. And go down my nose and Cupid's bow. And then for this look, I like to use just like a regular nude for my lips. This is just the Soft Matte Lip Cream by NYX, and this is the shade London. And I'm just gonna put this on my lips. So you can use any nude that you want. I really like this one. It works great and it stays on for a long time, and it smells like vanilla cupcakes, which is awesome. And then you're gonna take your hair down, which I'm gonna put back up in a second. And that completes the look with the everyday smoky eye. I think it's really simple and really pretty. It's so easy to do. You can honestly use any color that you want, whatever that you have in your collection, go ahead and use it. You don't need to use anything specific. So moving on, I'm gonna take my lipstick off, pin my hair back up, and I will show you guys how to take this look from daytime to nighttime. Okay, now that you have your hair in this really cute fashion, you're gonna go back in with the Black Bean pencil by NYX. We're just gonna go back over that area with the black eyeliner pencil. You can use whatever you want, but what you want is to have like a solid base for your smoky eye, because this is a night look, and you know, you're gonna wear it going out, going dancing with friends, going to dinner, whatever your case may be. You might even just wear it at home while watching Netflix like I do. So what you're gonna do is put this on the end, and it doesn't need to be perfect because we're gonna blend it out. And as you go in, you're gonna do less and less. So once you have your base, you're gonna take just like a synthetic brush. This is just a Sonia Kashuk brush from Target, and it's perfect for smudging out eyeliner, stuff like that. So what you're gonna do is just blend that inward. And then we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. And then blend that inwards. And then once you have that solid base, you're gonna go back in with Blackout from your Naked 2 palette or whatever matte black shade that you're gonna use, and take the fluffy brush and just go over that area and bring the shadow into the crease. And then what I'm gonna do is go back into the Sweet Peach palette and go back in with that cool tone shade as my transition again, and take my fluffy brush, and I'm gonna blend everything upwards. And like I said, you can use anything you want for these colors, just as long as it works for you. It doesn't matter, just whatever you have works. Okay, so what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna take like any silvery shade, but what I'm gonna use is the color Verve from the Naked 2 palette. I feel funny talking about this palette because like it's so old and like, you know, not very many people talk about it anymore, but I just think it's amazing. Like, I honestly think this is one of the best palettes out there. But I'm gonna take that Verve color. It looks like this. It's this like shimmery silver shade, and I'm just gonna get that on my finger and tap that from the inner corner and kind of blend it out into the center. I feel like using your finger sometimes gives you so much better color payoff, like with whatever shadow you're using. And that's because your fingers and like your hands, they're warm, so it kind of warms up the shadow and makes it almost like a creamier texture, if that makes sense. Okay, so once you have your silver on or whatever shimmery color you want, you're gonna go back in with the matte black and just any kind of a small packing brush and put it underneath the lash line as close as you can to the waterline. And you don't have to go all the way into the inner corner. I don't like to go all the way in when I'm putting shadow underneath because I want this area to be opened up and bright. And then you're gonna take your fluffy brush again. You don't have to put any product on it, and you're just gonna smoke that out. Okay, next you're gonna take some eyeliner. I like to use the Tarte Precision Longwear Liner. It's just like one of those felt tip liners. I think these are so perfect for a wing because that's what we're gonna do. And you don't have to do a wing if you don't want, but I prefer to. I just feel like it gives it a really, really nice, dramatic, and like kind of like a fierce look, you know? I'm crazy. I don't know. But what I'm gonna do is go ahead and sketch out the line for my wing. And then just drag that over. And then I'm gonna do the other eye. I always have problems with this eye, so I need to concentrate. Okay, and then next I'm gonna go back in with my mascara and just coat my lashes again. And what I'm gonna do is put on some false lashes. You don't have to do this, it's completely optional. Pretty much anything in this video is optional, obviously, but I feel like the false lashes just really pull the look together. And then I'm gonna take these Ardell lashes. I got these from Sally's. I don't know if these have like a specific name. It just says Ardell Professional Deluxe Pack. It came in like a little pack of 2 with some lash glue and a little like applicator. So I'm just gonna put these on. These are more of a natural kind of lash, nothing too crazy. And I'm gonna go ahead and apply those off camera and I will be right back. Okay, lashes are on. So next I'm gonna go back in with the face and I'm gonna go back in with that bronzer palette. And I'm just gonna contour my face this time. I'm gonna go in with this shade right here from the Coastal Scents palette. And I'm just gonna like try to carve out my cheekbones just a little bit. You wanna just kind of place where you want your contour and then afterwards you blend it out. And then I'm gonna place that on the top of my forehead as well. And this time I'm gonna go down the sides of my nose even more. I want to contour my nose a little and just make it look a little smaller and a little bit more, just kind of like everything I feel like just gets put together really well when you contour your nose, your cheeks, and your forehead all at once. Next I'm going to take my beauty blender or my Real Technique sponge and go back in with the Mercier powder. And what I'm going to do is just kind of clean up the contour, that way it doesn't look so muddy. And all I'm going to do is just add some powder to the sponge and just clean up the sides so it just has more of a precise line. And then I'm also going to go over my nose a little bit because the contour was a little bit harsh. So I feel like the powder just kind of evens everything out a little bit. And I just realized that I forgot to put mascara on my bottom lashes. And then I'm going to go back in with the Physicians Formula highlight. And then I'm going to use the whole palette this time. I'm just going to swirl it around like so and place the highlight on the top of the cheeks. It gives like a really, really pretty, intense glow. And then down the nose. And I always like to add a little bit to the tip. And Cupid's bow. And with this look with the lips, since this is like a pretty classic smoky eye, I thought it'd be perfect to use a classic red. This is just a Revlon lipstick and it is in the shade Certainly Red. And you can use any lipstick you want. This is just like a red red. So of course, we're gonna take these clips out and you can do any hairstyle you want with this. You can keep your hair down, you can throw your hair up. I love a classic smoky eye with a red lip. It is just so timeless and so classic, but I just think it's a really fun look to do, and it's perfect for going out. It's perfect for any setting. And yeah, so for option 3, what I wanted to do is add a pop of color. So what I'm going to do is take my lipstick off one more time and pull my hair back in that cute hairstyle, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I know my lips look kind of crazy and kind of stained right now, but I promise it'll look better once I add some more lipstick. So I'm going to pull my hair back again, and you can use any color you want with a smoky eye, which is awesome. So today I thought it would be fun to play with some blue. I feel like blue really makes brown eyes pop. For some reason, they just go together so well, and it just like makes your eyes just look so much brighter. So what I'm gonna do is go in with this Urban Decay blue eyeshadow. This is called Evidence, and it looks like this. It's just like a true dark navy blue. And I'm gonna take a little packing brush and just pack that on, tap out the excess, and I'm gonna smoke that underneath my lower lash line. And then I'm gonna take that fluffy brush again, and with no product on it, and I'm just gonna blend everything out. Okay, then what I'm gonna do next is take a colored eyeliner. I'm gonna use the Mally Beauty Evercolor Starlight Waterproof Liner. This is in the shade Ice Blue, and this is just like a really pretty, like, you know, icy, silvery kind of blue, and I think it'd be perfect with the silver and the blue underneath. So what I'm gonna do is just go into the waterline with that. And I'm gonna go over the bottom lashes again with mascara. And what you could do too, if you wanted, is you could use a colored mascara on the bottom lashes. That would look really cool as well. If I had some, I would totally use some. And next I'm gonna go in with a different highlight. I already have my cheeks done. I already have a highlight on top, but I'm gonna make the highlight even more intense, and I'm gonna go in with the Colourpop Super Shot. My dog is acting crazy back there. Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? She is so cute. Anyways, I'm gonna go in with the Colourpop Super Shock Cheek. This is in the shade Monster. This color is seriously amazing. Like, it's basically a shimmery white silvery color, but it has like a pink duochrome shift. It's hard to tell in the video. I mean, you can see it way better in real life. Let me see if I can swatch this for you. Hopefully you can see, like, it has like a pink shift to it. It is so pretty. So I'm just gonna tap that onto my cheeks over that highlight that I already have, so it can be like super intense. I don't know if you can see because I have horrible lighting in here, but it has like that really pretty pink shift, and I am obsessed. And I'm just gonna go lightly down the nose because I already have highlight on it, but I kind of just want everything to match. And of course, go over the Cupid's bow again. And this time I'm gonna go in with the inner corners. I already have a little bit of product on the inside, but I think this will just add that really pretty, like, pinkish color pop. Colourpop. Good one. I swear I didn't say that on purpose. Okay, and then lastly, I'm gonna go in with this lipstick by Clinique. This is in the shade Matte Magenta. This is just like a really pretty magenta pink toned lipstick. And I know this is a pretty intense look, like it's totally like 80s vibes with the blue and the pink. I just love it. I think it's fun. So what I'm gonna do is put my hair down again, and that completes this final look. So this is just a basic smoky eye, turn into a classic smoky eye, turn into a smoky eye with a pop of color. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and please give this video a thumbs up. I hope you guys are having a great day and a great week, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.